Hello, my friends. Welcome if you're new, and if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. So today I'm sharing what I send for my girls for their lunches for school. Unfortunately, my girls are extremely picky eaters, especially my older one. She's very particular on what she'll eat and what she'll even try. So you'll see with the lunches, it's kind of the same thing, but I try to switch it up in the way that I present it so they don't get bored with it. And I also try to send a hot lunch at least once a week with my girls to school. It's a new school and the lunches are kind of actually really expensive, so I'm trying to send lunch every day, and I may let them start buying a lunch once a week. So we'll just see how that goes. But leave a comment down below and let me know, are your kids picky eaters, and what are some of your kids' favorite lunches to take to school? I'm always looking for something new to try. So hopefully you guys will get some ideas. Thank you guys so much for watching. So let's go ahead and get started.
Okay, good morning, friends. So this is Ava's lunch, and in her lunch today we have some grape tomatoes, strawberries and blueberries, some goldfish pretzels, bologna and maple turkey and pepperoni, 5 Skittles, that's her special treat, and a few pretzels. And she also wanted a smoothie, strawberry smoothie. I get these from Costco. And I have a little special note for her that I drew. So this will be her lunch. Here is Zara's special lunch, or special note. She's my older daughter, 2nd grade. Ava is in kindergarten. She is the pickiest, my pickiest eater. So for her, I have grapes, maple turkey, 5 Skittles, pretzels, pepperoni, and a cheese stick. So that is her lunch. Okay, kids are back. This is Ava's. She clearly did not eat any of her meat, but she ate all of her fruit, and she did drink her smoothie. So, well, at least I'd say 80% of it. This is pretty filling, so maybe this was just too much food. And Zara got 100, perfect. Good morning. So today for lunch, Ava has some pepperoni, pretzels, carrots with ranch, grape tomatoes and strawberries and grapes. And Zara has some pepperoni, grapes, wheat thins, broccoli with ranch, a cheese stick, and some pretzel sticks. So this is their lunch for the day. And these yumbox containers I get from Amazon. Love them. Love them. I think my kids are snackers and they don't like their food to touch, so they work perfectly for us. Okay, here is Ava's lunch back. Let's see. She told me that she did not eat all of her carrots because she didn't have time. Oops. Okay. That's a positive. She just left some pretzels, and that's good as long as she ate the rest of the good stuff. So, and I did put a lot of carrots in there, so that's good. I love, my kids know to bring back the food that they don't eat so I can start adjusting it every day. You know, they know not to just throw the food away, so I know not to give her as much next time. Okay, here is Zara's lunchbox. Let's see what she ate. Oh, very good. She ate most of it, so that's a win. Okay, so today for lunch, Zara has wheat thins, a cheese stick, some goldfish pretzels, grapes, a Hawaiian roll with butter, and pepperoni. And then I put a special treat in there. Sometimes I put a special treat in there. If I don't write them a little note, then I'll put a special treat in. Today it's 5 Skittles. Ava has pepperoni, just wheat thins, because she doesn't like cheese sticks as much. Goldfish pretzels, strawberries and blueberries, and a Hawaiian roll with butter. I didn't put as many wheat thins in there this time because yesterday she bought back some pretzels because she said she didn't have enough time to eat it. So when they bring back the food that they don't eat, I try to adjust their lunches accordingly. So this is their lunch for today. And here is Ava's lunch. This is what she ate. So she didn't eat as much pepperoni. She only ate about half, but definitely all the Hawaiian roll, that's her favorite, and definitely all of the fruit. And she didn't eat as many of her pretzels. And Zara got 100, so that's perfect. That's a perfect amount for her to eat. Okay, so this is what we have for the girls for lunch today. Kind of rushing, we got up a little late today. I cut up a baby bell cheese and made these little swords with pepperoni in them. A little bit of pretzels. I didn't give her as much today because yesterday she didn't eat it all. Hawaiian roll, cutie, strawberries, blueberries. Zara, same thing, except she has a regular cheese stick, the organic ones I get from Costco, with pepperoni, grapes, just 2 slices of oranges, vanilla wafers, a Hawaiian roll, and pretzels. Here's what the girls ate today. Ooh, Ava got 100, so that was the perfect amount for her. Again, I didn't put as many pretzels in there, so that's good. Let's see about Zara. Zara hardly ate. She ate her Hawaiian roll. She did not eat her. I had a feeling she wasn't going to eat these because she's really funny about those. She didn't hardly eat her pretzels either. Okay. Now it's noted. All right, so for lunch for the girls tomorrow, I'm going to give them Smokies in their thermos containers. So I just opened the pack here and I'm going to lay them flat in this baking dish, and then I'm going to put a little bit of butter and brown sugar on top. So this is what it looks like. I don't measure anything. I just, put some butter in there and sprinkled it and covered it with brown sugar. So now I'm going to bake this, like I said, at 400 degrees. And I'll check it after about 15 minutes because technically they're already cooked. We're just kind of, baking them in the brown sugar. This is how they look after about 15 minutes. So I'm just mixing them up. Not all of the sugar is quite melted, so I'm just mixing them up so that they're all saturated with the sugar. Oops, there's a timer. So I will leave this in here for another 5. This is how it looks after another 5 minutes. See how it's bubbling like that? They are done. Now, optional here, you can put it on broil, especially if you wrap them in bacon. A lot of the recipes call for them to be wrapped in bacon. I don't wrap them in bacon because my kids just like to eat them like this. But if they were, you would put it on broil. But now I'm just gonna let this cool completely and then put it in the fridge. In the morning, I'll warm it up and I'll show you guys how I pack it for their lunch so that they're still warm at their lunchtime in the morning. Good morning, it's the next day. And here I am boiling hot water to pour in here. And I'm gonna let these sit in here, the hot water sit in here for like, as long as you can, usually at least 15 minutes with the lid on because it warms it up. Then I will warm up the Smokies from last night. This is what they look like now. It's just settled like that because of the butter. I'll warm them up, then empty out the hot water, dry it with a paper towel, and then they'll stay warm until lunchtime. They eat lunch kind of early at around, I'd say 11, a little after 11. And right now it's 6:10, so, and that'll be the last thing I do right before we leave to go to school is empty out the hot water, dry it out, and put the Smokies in. Okay, so this is hot, boiling hot. Try to do this one-handed. I'm just gonna pour this in here. Don't overfill it because it will overflow if you put it up too high to like where the top screws in, so the top is able to screw in. Okay, I should have the exact amount of water in here. There we go. Perfect. Now I'm gonna put the lid on. There we go. So we'll let these sit until we get ready to leave. This will be the last thing I do after I make them breakfast and everything. Right now it is 6:17. Okay, I poured the water out, dried it. It was like steaming hot still, so I'm gonna put this top on, and now I'm gonna do the same thing with Ava's. Okay, so here's the lunches. Here's Ava's. She's got her Smokies in there, and there's a little spoon that goes on the top of this. Let me show you. One is Ava's. Zara has a metal one on top of hers so that they're able to use and put back in here. I hate using little snack bags because it's so wasteful, but I don't know where our extra ones of these are. So we have a Hawaiian roll, some pretzel goldfish, and strawberries and blueberries. And here is Ava's napkin. This is Zara's. Her container is a little bit bigger. Her spoon is a little bit different as well. It's metal and it goes on the top there. And like I said, you could fit more. This stays hot longer or cold longer as well with this bigger size for bigger kids. In here she has some grapes, goldfish snacks, and a Hawaiian roll. And here is her napkin. Okay, so here is Ava's after school. She ate most of her strawberries and blueberries. About half of her pretzels. And let's see, most of her Smokies. Good. Let's see what Zara ate. Okay, half the grapes, half of her pretzels, her Hawaiian roll, let's see, and about half of her Smokies. So that's good. I mean, I cooked the whole pack, so I just gave them more than I typically do, but good. It's a successful lunch. Okay, so today for lunch, this is Ava's. I made my own DIY Uncrustables peanut butter and jelly. I hate this lunchbox too because it's so hard, it doesn't stretch, so it's hard to fit everything in. Some blueberries, a Baby Bell cheese, and some strawberries and tomatoes. Zara has a string cheese, pretzel, grapes, mini pepperonis, and some Ritz crackers. Okay, let's see what they ate.
Wait!
Ava, why didn't you eat your sandwich, honey?
I didn't know you packed it.
You did know I packed it because when you open your lunch, you see it. She ate everything else. It's annoying. Okay, and she only ate her cheese stick, mini pepperonis, and more than half the grapes. I guess they're tired of pretzels. So now you like it, okay? So now you know next time mommy makes that sandwich to eat it, okay?
I'm following Santa's that.
Okay, girl. Okay.
So that's it, guys. That is what I send my girls for lunch. Sometimes, especially with like the pretzels and stuff like that, I will add them to their snack bag for after school. So a lot of times they will end up eventually eating the snacks, except for like the meat and pepperoni and fruit and stuff. I just throw that away. But most of the time they eat most of the fruit. So that really works out well. Also, the monogram napkins, I purchased those from Etsy a few years back, but if you search on Etsy, I'm sure you can find some. And also the yumbox lunch boxes, you can find them in my Amazon store in the description box down below. So make sure you leave a comment down below. Give me some ideas for my girls, since they're picky eaters, what I can give them, what else I can give them for their lunches. And please give me a thumbs up and let me know if you guys want to see more of these types of videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, you can tap my picture on the screen, and you can also check out my previous video right next to it, and all of my social media platforms all listed down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.